Hello guys, this is Becca. My granddaughters are here today and we're doing a little bit of crafting where we can throw it in through all the things we have to do. So what I'm doing, I am going to make me some pocket letter cards. So I actually got this idea from Hobby Doc Bay. She's my sister, but she has a YouTube channel, Hobby Doc Bay, so go check her out. But ooh, I got a tear right there. I'm gonna put something over it. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I seen where that tore. She used book paper, so you'll have to go check out her channel. But what I decided to use, I have a little bit of book paper, but not a whole lot. So what I decided to do, and I see I got another little hole right there I might have to cover up. Sorry guys, I'll get this out in a minute. I get a lot of junk mail. A lot of junk mail. So I thought what I would do is use my junk mail to make my cards. This came in the mail today. It is just an advertisement trying to get you to buy some cards. So this was just going to go in the trash. So why put it in the trash when you can put it to good use? So what I'm doing is I'm just taking as spring of colors as I can find. I don't have a lot of spring colors in my scraps. I'm wanting to use scraps for this. I don't want to cut into fresh papers. So I'm taking my scraps and I'm finding the most springy colors I can find, because I've got a pocket letter that I need to make is for a swap. I got to make a spring pocket letter. So I thought I would use this piece of junk mail and just make a collage of springy colors. Like I said, as springy as I could find. They're not really that springy, but I don't want to cut into fresh papers. And then after it dries, I'm going to turn it over and do the back side also, so it won't be, of course, now if I'm not mistaken, Hobby Doc Bay doesn't do the back side of hers because it's just book paper, so it's cute within itself, and I don't think she does the back side of hers. But since mine is junk mail, I will be doing both sides of mine. It's going to make the cards pretty sturdy, pretty thick, but that's okay too. And then I'm going to cut it down to I think pocket letter cards is 2.5 by 3.5. I'm going to have to check on that to be sure. I'll check my pocket sizes and my pocket protectors, my trading card protectors. I'll check it out and see what size, but I'm thinking it's 2.5 by 3.5. So I will take that and what am I trying to say? Sorry guys, I can't do two things at one time. I will cut these out into that size and make me some pocket letter cards to use. I have been using my Project Life cards, but I have to cut them down because they are 3 by 4s. So yeah, I'm sure the pocket pages is 2.5 by 3.5 because I have to cut down a Project Life card. So I just thought I would make me some, and I'm trying to do it in spring colors. It's a possibility that after this dries that I will go over it with gesso, just a thin layer of gesso to kind of mute down the colors. I'll have to see what they look like once I get them cut out. So I may not go over it with gesso, but then again I might. I just have to wait and see. But I'm just covering this whole page with just different pieces of paper in collage form. We used to do this in school a lot. Way back yonder. I don't know if they still do things like this in school or not. But we would do it for art class, do collaging. And it really comes out pretty neat. Because once you cut your card, you're just going to have a section, you know, and it's going to be pretty neat. That's a pretty thick card itself, piece of paper, so I'm not going to use that one. Let's try this one here. Okay, I'll put this one here. And one of the reasons that I might go over it with gesso is because I'm using Mod Podge to glue it down, and then I just rub lightly over it with my brush, so therefore it's getting Mod Podge on the top. And if I wanted to stamp something on it, it might not would stick real good. So I may go over it with a thin layer of gesso, so I could stamp on it or whatever. Alright, this looks like this is going to be the last piece I need for this side. Get enough under there. If y'all hear my doggy whining, that's my new doggy, Macy. And she got a hold to one of my doll's toys. Most of you know I collect reborn dolls, and I have toys for them. It's a stuffed doll, a toy doll for my dolls. And I had it sitting on a box in my bedroom, and Miss Macy May went and got it, and she's already tore it up. She chewed on it a little bit before I realized she had it, and she's tore it up a little bit. So I picked it up, put it up out of her reach, and she's seen where I put it, and she's standing there whining, wanting that doll. She thinks it's her toy, but she can't have it. Alright guys, now my thought is I have like little pieces on here. I'm thinking for the back I might pull out like big sheets. I mean, I won't have one big enough because this is scraps. I won't have one big enough to cover the whole back, but maybe I could cut it right here and do it in 2 or 3 different sheets, and just have 2 or 3 different colors on the back instead of a whole bunch of different ones. So that's what I'm thinking I might do with that. If I do, I'm probably going to do this orange. Then I need something, maybe, no, that ain't going to be big enough. But I could like fill in with the kites because it has orange in it. If I need some small places to fill in. And maybe this butterfly one. I'm going to try to fill the back with just these 3 sheets. It's scraps, but it's bigger scraps, and I'm wanting to get rid of, you know, I'm trying to use up my scraps as well as make things that I need. So actually that's almost completely dry that I could turn it over and start working on the back. I think I'm going to try it. Okay, now, see, that can go, see, because it don't cover all the way. It's bigger than 12 inches. No, that ain't 12 inches, is it? I cut some off of that. It's 10 and a half. But I can put this here and then add a little strip of the kite just up under there, and then I can put this one here. It will cover this whole side. I think this right here will be perfect to fill in. I'll cut this right along this area here. And actually, you know what I might do? Because I think this is a full 12. It is. This is a full 12 long. The only thing is that's going to put that there. Because that ain't big enough. But I could just cut out a butterfly. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Okay. So I'm going to cut, since I had punched out a flower right here, I am going to, which would be the easiest way? Probably this side. I can follow this line better. I'm going to cut this right here. And then I'm going to follow this line right here and straighten this up a little. Why do I want to straighten it up? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking here. We'll do it that way. I'm straightening it up anyway. We'll see. Okay. I think this is what I was thinking, maybe. Right. I will cut it right here. And find that. Like that. So that fits the whole length, the width of that paper. This one here will go right here, but I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down, and then I'll trim it up along the side. I'm going to have this one laying on top of that one right there, like that. And then I will cut out one of these butterflies and go right there, but I want to put it under. Do I? Or do I want to put it, I think I'll put it on top. Do I? Tell me, y'all. Tell me. Do I? I think I'll do it like that. Okay. I'm going to kind of cut it like this. Like that. Okay. So let's put this one down. This is helping me get rid of my scraps, use up my scraps, make them useful, as well as giving me some cards that I need for my pocket letters. Thank you, Shay at Hobby.Bay. Ah, that rhymed. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Make it rhyme every time. End off, trim it up. So I'll put this long end right here, like that. And then I will put this right here, like this, on top of it. Okay. How much do I need to cut off of this? I think I'm just going to do it right on top of it, like that. Ah, my paper's stuck. Oh, it wasn't stuck, it just wouldn't slide. Now it's going to slide when I don't want it to. It won't slide when I want it to, and it slides when I don't want it to. Yes, my granddaughters are here. They're just being quiet. They won't say nothing until I get off of the video, then they'll be loud again. Not really. That was Kyler waving at you. Okay. A little bit more into there. It's not sticking. Oh, you scared me. Karen come up behind me and touched me and scared me. That's pretty. She didn't want to make a noise. She don't want to be on the camera. Alright, and here's the butterfly. Oh. Did I not get it good enough? Okay, maybe I did. I mean, it barely covers it. I'm having to put it right at the edge of everything to get it to cover that spot. And I'm just, since everything else has a layer of Mod Podge, I'm going to put a thin layer on here too. I don't want this side to be odd. Plus it'll help it to, at the edges, help it to stick down better. Having that little thin layer of adhesive over it. Okay. Now I'm going to trim it right here. What's not sticking? Yes, I know I'm getting glue all over my table, but it's the pad, and that's what I got it for, was to craft on it. Y'all hear Macy? Her's wanting that doll. Poor baby. I feel sorry for her, but she can't have it. I know it, baby. Alright. So that's the back side of it. And see, that's almost completely dry because I put such a thin layer on the outside that, I mean, it still is a little sticky, but as far as it getting all over you when you touch it, it don't. It's dried that much. It'll have to completely sit overnight before I can, well, start cutting it out into well, not squares, but the size I need it. So it will be cured enough that it won't be sticky. But as far as being able to handle it right now, you know, touch it and it not get everywhere, you can. But that's going to be the back side of the cards right here. This will be the back side of the pocket letter. And this will be the front. I will come back on, not on this video, because I'm going to go ahead and put this video up since I haven't done a video in a while. Guys, it's not because I didn't want to craft. It has been crazy around here. Let me tell you. All you got to do is ask these girls. It has been crazy around here. They've been here since Saturday after lunch. They come over after lunch Saturday. And it has been non-stop since they've been here. One thing after another. Of course, you know, it was late Saturday afternoon. We went somewhere Saturday, didn't we? Yeah, we went and ate. We went to Collins. Oh, yes. And we went and ate. my husband had some business he had to take care of in a town that's 30 minutes away. And so we went and done that, and then we went and ate. Well, by the time we got home from that, we had a party at the church. So we all had to hurry up and get dressed and get ready for that and go to the party at church. Then Sunday was church. Oh my goodness, guys. Look what Kyler made. Is it in the camera? Look at that. That's going on my wall. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Look how she did that. She did a collage with markers. I love it.
Thank you.
That will go on my wall. I love it. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
She made me lose my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Then church was Sunday. Monday, we was a little bit laid back Monday. We played with the dolls. What else did we do? That's pretty much what we did all day, huh? Just played with the dolls. Then yesterday I had to take Mama to the doctor that's in the town that's an hour away. And that was an all day. We left early that morning. Y'all, I'm gluing this tape down with Mod Podge. We left early. Probably what time did we leave? About 10:30?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we didn't get back to about 4:30, I think it was. We got home yesterday afternoon. I mean, it was an all-day ordeal. She had to have a CAT scan, plus go to the doctor, and then her blood pressure was above 200, and so they wouldn't let her leave the doctor's office without going over to the emergency room. So we had to go over there until her blood pressure came down. Then we got home about 4:30. Well, by that time we had to get supper, get baths, and get settled for the night. And then this morning it's been, the nurse came in to see Mama, and, you know, naturally we just kind of laid back. We thought we was just going to have a rest day, so we didn't hurry to get up, and we got around, and the nurse come in, and so now we're in the craft room. So that's been our busy week, and that's one reason I haven't had a video up. So now I'm going to go ahead, after talking your head off, because I hadn't had a video up in a while, I'm going to get off of here so I can upload this video and you can hear me rattle. Alright, and I will, when this cures enough, I can cut it out. I will cut it in cards, and then on another video I will show you what they look like. Oh, excuse me. Alright, guys, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day.